Hello and welcome to another video of the Machamp King, and I am here to show you today a legacy deck that absolutely destroys other legacy decks. It is the Empoleon Dusknoir deck. I've had this deck for a while. I'm always playing it. It's really exciting. As you can see from my overall wins to overall played, this wins like 75% of the time, if not more. And it's just the reason why it says, wins since last edit or play since last edit. It's, I've got some upgrades from gold cards. As you can see, that I got the golden execute, golden Dusknoir, golden Empoleon just now. So I'm even more excited to show you guys this deck. So here's how it works. This deck's only attacker is Empoleon. This is the attack says does 10 damage times the number of Pokemon in play. So if you have max damage, they have max damage Pokemon is hitting for 120 damage in Legacy, and if their Pokemon happens to be an EX Pokemon, this is doing 150 damage. It's just completely amazing. Plus, it has the broken ability of a diving draw. Once per turn, you can discard a card from your hand. Two cards. So if you have 3 Empoleon in play, no matter, you can play draw support that attack these executes and just spam over and over again the cards that you need, like to get the Dusknoir in play, and then you can move the energy and you can move the damage no matter what way you want. So, some setup Pokemon here, just to tell you how this deck works. If you start with Pikachu going second, you can just completely fill up your bench, and you want your opponent to fill up their bench as well, because the more Pokemon they have in play, the more damage your Empoleon does. So, you can go second and do that. If you need more Pokemon on the bench and you maybe start with a Smeargle, you can see if they have like a research or a Professor Oak's New Theory or anything like that. So that can give you some help in your draw support. The Pokepower portrait says turn if Smeargle is your active, you may use your opponent's hand. If you choose the support card, you can use the effect of that card as the effect of this power. So that's just awesome. So I'm playing one of that, 2 of the execute. You don't really need more than 2 of the execute. Once you get both of them in your graveyard, junk arm, you just spam them both, use it for junk arm. You don't really, spam them again, use it. You don't really need more than 2. One of the Pikachu, 2 line of the Dusknoir in case any get knocked out or prized, bench protection for mime, and then a 4/4 line of the Empoleon. The reason why I'm only playing 1 Lost Remover and 1 Crushing Hammer is you can get them back, like I said, spamming the executes with Junk Arm. This is especially helpful with like the DCEs or the Plasma Energy that you'll see in this format. For rare candies, you want as many as you can without having to use junk arms in the early game, so that's why you run 4. You can get multiple Empoleons and play multiple, and then a Dusknoir and play, once you start using rare candies. I'm only playing 1 Super Rod. You can get them back with junk arm, but Super Rod, if you use a rare candy on Empoleon, you can do a 1/1 line of the Empoleon and then getting 1 energy back, because this gives you any combination of 3 and basic energy. So that's what I like to do, just 1 Piplup, 1 Empoleon, and 1 energy, just to make sure you don't run out, because we are only playing 6 energy. No specials, you don't need any special energy. Colress, N, Professor Juniper, all of those just very, very basic cards. Floatstone in case your Dusknoir gets trapped in the active, for anyone who has like Pokemon Reversal. And then we're playing 1 Silver Mirror in case you play anyone who plays Pokemon except for EX. doesn't work against that. You can stick the basic Synchroizer Pokemon. So this has a lot of tools, very powerful to set up, and yeah, let's get into it. I am really excited to show you guys this format and this deck. So like I said, at least for me, when you really know your deck and really get to get it going, sometimes there's connection issues, or sometimes you'll just really get a bad hand. It's like 1 out of every 20 or 30 plays. It's not a ton. You might lose. So barring any of those things, I could see this deck winning 75 to 80% of the time, and that's just amazing numbers. So Legacy, you do have to wait a bit for a match. As you can see, I'm on an 8-win streak there behind the search screen with this Empoleon and Dusknoir deck. It's completely fantastic. So as soon as we get a game here, I will definitely show you how this works. If you start with, most of the time you'll start with like a Piplup, because you run 4 of those, but you can easily attach an energy and retreat if you go second wanting to start with Pichu, or Smeargle's totally fine too. Just any way you can to set up your bench, and you really want your opponent to set up their bench as well. This deck really, it's hard to say what this deck doesn't do well against. You are two-shotting all of the VMAXs, or I'm sorry, the VMAXs. I did a standard video yesterday. You are two-shotting all of the EXs, but that doesn't matter because you can manipulate the damage. Like, let's say you put 150 on an EX and it has 170. Well, you don't want to waste all of that damage the next time you attack, so you use Dusknoir, you move 130 off into another Pokemon of theirs, potentially KOing it, and then you can finish off their EX the next attack. So this does a great job of doing that. So let's see what we start with. Okay, unfortunately, we start with an Execute. Oh no. Well, we'll give him that KO. We have our Dusknoir in play, but if we get like a level ball or something. Okay, so they're playing Samurai. This is a fairly easy matchup as long as we can get set up. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, we want some sort of search, like a supporter would be fine. Oh, they're just scooping. Well, that's not fun. It took us a while to get that match. Okay, let's go again. Not a lot of people playing Legacy right now, I guess. Alright, let's see here. Otis Track Pants. Okay, we lost the flip, that's fine. Okay, we go second, so we can definitely use Pichu if we want. Man, this is almost the exact same hand as before. So I will attach the energy to Dusknoir. I'll get the level ball for Pichu, and I'll just and I'll use Pichu's attack to fill my bench. The next turn I can evolve the Prinplup. The Execute will be in the discard because of Professor Juniper. This is a really, really good hand, and we can use Crushing Hammer since we go second, because I assume they're going to attach an energy. Ooh, they already have 2 people on the bench. Okay. Alright, this is fine. This is fine. So they are playing a couple of EXs. Oh, they already have a DCE. Wow. Okay, okay. Okay, well, let's get going with our plan. Hopefully our Crushing Hammer can get that out of the way. Okay, so we grab our Pichu. Let's use Crushing Hammer. Yes, we got it. Okay. We will retreat the Duskull. And is gonna go on the discard, so that's fine. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, let's just get it going. So Playground, yes, basic Pokemon. So let's go with 3 Piplups, and just in case they have anything to hit our bench. We don't really need Smeargle. The only reason they're gonna KO our Pichu is if they have another DCE. Plus, Pichu's gonna be going to sleep here, so maybe it won't even wake up. Yep, cool. So they can't even hit the Pichu. We'll see if they have like an escape rope or anything. Alright. So what we really want is a rare candy. Then we can start spamming the 1 Execute in the graveyard for Empoleon's draw. Yep, doesn't work. Cool, stays asleep. Okay, so nothing there. We will just use Level Ball to grab the second Prinplup. And hopefully Pichu stays asleep. I don't want to N. They didn't really do anything. Okay, so they will take a prize here, that's fine. And the good thing about Empoleon's attack is that it takes 1 basic energy. It's fantastic. So I'll evolve Empoleon. If I can get a rare candy, I can evolve a second Empoleon and just keep spamming the draw. Maybe I can get a third or something, because I do have Junk Arm to get back the rare candy if I get one, and then I can just go into Dusknoir from Duskull. So, man, maybe I can get a Lost removal as well to get rid of one of those DCEs. Okay, well, I'll attach that, that's fine. Okay, now let's grab Execute and let's start spamming. I really, really want a rare candy to get another one of these Empoleons in play. Come on, yes. Fantastic, and another bench Pokemon, that's fine, great. Okay, now we spam Execute again. We do Diving Draw. Okay, fantastic. We grab Execute again. And let's use that. So we will Junk Arm, Execute. Let's do the switch for the rare candy. And we'll rare candy to Dusknoir. See how this deck can pop off? It's absolutely fantastic. And, you know, I'm gonna try and see if we can get the third Empoleon in play. So let's attach that. Let's spam the Execute again. Let's use Junk Arm for Execute, and let's do the energy, because I want to save twins. We'll grab the rare candy, And then guess what? We're spamming the execute again. And this time we will discard the junk arm. And we'll grab Empoleon. And we're not done yet. We can use execute yet again for Empoleon's other dive draw. So we're at 19 cards in our deck. That's ridiculous. See, and that was 130 damage. I'm not going to waste the extra, 90 damage that we're going to do next turn. I'm going to move 90 of that onto their Keldeo EX, and then from Dusknoir, and then just knock out the Mewtwo EX. The Mewtwo EX is only doing, well, there's all 3 of their other DCEs. Jeez, they drew those real quick. Because their Mewtwo EX is only doing 100 damage. Like, this is how easy, this is the power of the Empoleon Dusknoir deck. It pops off so quick. Yep, 100 damage. Not enough. Okay, so I don't really need anything. I guess I could do twins for, I want the other execute and I want the Lost Remover. So I'll Lost Remover from their Keldeo EX, and I'll just do 1 draw to get that execute in the graveyard, or in the discard. So we will start moving it over. So we're doing 130 damage, so we want 40 to remain on the EX. There we go. And you know what? I think I don't want to give them a prize, so I'm going to spam these 2 executes. Do my search. Let's grab Junk Arm. Spam these 2 executes again. And this is why they are so important in this deck, because you are not discarding any cards essentially. You're getting them back, discarding them, and then I'll grab the switch. And this one still has the silver bangle on it, so it's still doing the same amount of damage. Boom. Not wasting any of the damage output. That's fine. We'll give them, like, Mr. Mime. The Keldeo EX has 90 damage on it. We could knock out their War Turtle or their Totodile just by moving damage. So let's see what I want to do. So I have 2 energies in the discard, 2 energies on Pokemon. So let's Super Rod here. I'll get back Purplup and 2 energies. And I'll just Juniper. There we go. There's a whole bunch. So get Mr. Mime out of our way. And I'm just gonna knock it out. Why not? Doing 90 damage. They can, yep, Blastoise, okay. So even though this Blastoise has a really, really big ability in Deluge, it's really not doing enough to KO it itself. Even Keldeo, it's like, let's see, that's 80 damage plus 50, that's 130. It's not knocking out Empoleon. It needs, yeah, it needs 10 more damage, so. Alright, so right now we are doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're doing 8. Let's see, there's 8 Pokemon in play, plus this Bengal is 30 more, that's 10. So we can drop 3 damage counters onto the Blastoise and still knock it out. Boom. Alright, so they are pretty much toast here. The only prize that they took was our Pichu right at the beginning, and that's about it. Alright, well, they're not doing anything. Let's just attack them. They don't have enough Pokemon in play that will have a 2-shot this Blastoise, but they're not doing anything, so. Alright, you know what, let's give him a good game. And that was all with one of our Empoleons prized. So yeah, there we go. So again, guys, this deck really, really pops off. Like I said, it has a 75 to 80% win ratio, and it absolutely destroys. So like and subscribe, please. Again, it's the Machamp King, and any comments would be helpful. Any likes and subscribes, comments on the YouTube channel, on the videos, and just, any suggestions are also all welcome. Just let me know, and see you next time. Thanks.